Yes, well, I was going to go into that.
Yeah, we had a customer the day before yesterday.
They put a 15 volts adapter on a 12 volt device, which actually was a wireless router, which basically gives them wireless in their house. It was acting freaky weird. It gave out IP addresses, which is basically how you connect to the device, that I have never seen in my life. And it's because it was getting wrong voltage. So if it's 12 volts, 12 volts. Amperage you can be playing with, because amperage is basically how much electricity is actually flowing through. And this is a helpful hint. A device or a thing will pull what it needs. It doesn't matter what's pulling through. This is why if you ever have a power brick or something like that, it gets really warm because it's pulling a lot of power through that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you answered my question about at our store. We had a plug that made our internet run fast and slow at different times. The electric plug.
Yes.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Was that having to do with volts and amps?
Yes. Probably we were either getting too many volts or too little volts, because it's all about.
So they're different size volts. There's little ones and then there's big volts.
Yes.
They come in different sizes.
Yes. Extra grande, sub grande, and then little pepper. No.
I was wondering why that plug we had to the test fix.
Mm-hmm. It also could be a ground fault, but we won't go into that because I could talk about volts and all this kind of stuff for. But
We're glad you're not.
why?
Actually, I'm glad you're not.
You're playing
Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
next.
I'm with your deeply.
Yes, it is now the news time.
45 WOLD, the greatest hits. Jaison has searched the world. Ready for this big boy.
Working on it.
In 10.
And somewhat technical.
Alrighty, as some of you already heard, I'm going through the news every week.
They had a teaser.
These are
Spoilers.
every week we're going to go over just a few of the news items that I feel that are relatively important for that week.
So you're like the
Technology-wise.
mainstream. You decide what people should hear.
I do.
Wow.
Or
Thanks.
actually more what they haven't heard.
Oh, okay. I guess that's.
So you're an exposer.
I'm an exposer here.
Uh-oh. Whistleblower. Where is the Marion PD? Because we got exposure. I mean.
And every week, I should also mention that on our website we're going to have a link for any articles or anything that we actually talk about here in the show that you, on your vehicle or anywhere else that you want to find more information about.
Sure,
Our
I'll
website,
From the show notes.
Shouldn't
the
just
show
drop
notes. Just go ahead and click on Computer Club Radio Show, and for example, click on today's show, and you'll see links to a couple of the articles that I'm going to reference, and each will have a brief, hopefully brief, description of what he had just
and not just technobabble.
There were volts and amps.
battling through there.
Babble. Hey, we were talking about water, so babbling Baroque of Mish.
This is a good intro.
Nice.
Okay, so a new domain, internet domain, is going to go on sale very soon. Your internet domain is like the .com that everybody's familiar with, the .gov or .org,
Biz.
.biz. They've recently opened that up to a whole, pretty much you can have almost anything now. .computer. The new one, hopefully I can say this on the air, but the new one's going to be .sucks. So,
Would you spell that for me?
SUCK? Alice.
Okay.
I can
so
spell
first steps
phonetically.
on computertamers.sucks.
So if you were some vacuum cleaner company, you'd want that.
You want that, or you know?
I have to ask a question. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interject, but I just have to ask the question. So is this the new domain that the government's going to use for Obamacare?
That's probably already taken by the White House. Yes.
Okay, we just wanted to check on that because
You
I'm just
don't-
curious. You know, it kind of fits. And so,
It's actually equivalent to .gov.
okay, gotcha.
Right. Anytime you do a website, you create a domain and you register that domain. And nowadays, you can pretty much do more than just .com because that's what everybody's familiar with. Though you can do pretty much anything now, and .sucks do that.
I think it's okay to say that.
Keep in mind the non-trademark or personal usage will cost $199.
It's going to be a popular one.
after which it'll go up to $249. But I guess maybe that was to avoid the average person saying
sucks.
that or computergamers.sucks.
That'd be awesome.
I don't think we want that. I think like this is that.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah. But there's already .xxx. There's also .porn and .porno.
Wow.
I know.
All right, let's bring the show up to family.
Family. Depends on what family you're talking about.
More serious now. Another week has gone by with another hack into your personal information. This time it was Primera Blue Cross. A few months ago there was that other health insurance company. Can't remember Anthem. I think it was.
Anthem, yes.
This time it was Primera Blue Cross. About 11 million people. 11 million records were stolen, which of course include bank account information and social security number. We've come across this a few times actually with the Anthem one. If you pretty much when you do anything now, even buying things like
Internet.
phone service or internet, DirecTV, things like that, there is usually a credit check. What happens is Anthem and Primera is doing this too. What they'll do is they'll pay for a free year of fraud alarm on your credit. So if you go to apply for something denied, it's not
You're bad.
You're not evil.
You could have had one of your credit cards.
you could have had that hacked into and then put an automatic fraud alarm.
Is there any more news?
I don't know, he was getting me signed to wrap up, and now he's trying to figure out.
See, I turned you off because I'm continuing with this stupid thing. Okay.
No, I'm watching some. I don't know.
Next would be this. How do I put that? Okay. Oh, I'm still figuring out what I'm supposed to do around here. Yeah, we're in here.
Oh, is he continuing the news?
You can continue in news, but we can talk about our topic or something like that.
Is there any other important news items that people or listeners need to?
I did. I'm not going to read the article. We wouldn't necessarily go over it. We put two important articles on the website from in Amsterdam, just showing how when you go on a public Wi-Fi, how easy a hacker can access your information in almost minutes to grab not just who you are, what you do. They can pinpoint to find you in the cafe where you've been, what you bought, where you live, and stuff like that, and how to.
Even your sexual orientation.
Exactly.
Well,
The,
that means if I'm on a public site, the stuff on my computer can be gotten
easily
to.
gotten to and retrieved, and then they can go back and trace what you've done, what you bought online. Actually, our topic for this week is healthy and safe computing. So when we get to the topic,
Segway and not the crappy little motor thing.
we will go over how to protect yourself, how to protect your data, not just yourself, but your data and your computer.
And this is very, very important. We have to be serious when we cover that because it's important for people not to get their computer compromised. Don't you agree?
Absolutely, because if anybody's like me, and you should
Make a
know,
note.
they've got very important data on their computer.
You can
Customer
note
information.
serious. That's a serious topic.
Serious topics.
Serious. Like the star.
All right. What comes next, actually?
What we're going to do is talk about healthy and safe computing. And this doesn't just go into computers, but we've got phones, we've got tablets. Most people think about safe computing, they may think of like viruses. We also got to talk about things like when you look at your phone, that blue hue to it can cause not damage to your eyes, but actually they found that if you look at your phone or tablet in bed, for example, right before you go to sleep, you have a hard time falling asleep. Because the blue hue will keep you awake. You
Which
have a
is
hard
what
time
you need
falling
for
asleep.
sleep. It suppresses your melatonin levels. That's why using like Kindle, something that's real-ish kind of looking, is the best thing. Or don't watch TV. Do not play on the computer. Read a book.
and this goes back to like the
And I don't know
ergonomics.
if I'll read that book.
Okay. And this goes back to, you know, people are familiar with the keyboards, the ergonomic keyboards, sitting properly in the keyboard.
Remember those old
Yes.
ergonomic keyboards from Microsoft that would actually hurt?
I hated those.
Yes. I broke them.
On purpose.
Yes.
See,
But
in
for
addition to
customers.
that, one thing I found is lower the dimness of your laptop,
Mhm.
or even your desktop screen, because
Tablet.
the brightness will, if you're looking at it, the more you're looking at it, the more tired you're gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So by dimming it just a little bit, it's softer on your eyes.
Very good.
So using the computer before you go to sleep, you know, right before you get into bed, may not be the best thing to do.
They'd say, they, so we have a lot of theys here.
These are supposed to be experts that have
Right.
done studies, I would think.
They say that you should at least stop using it about a half an hour before bedtime.
And what about turning off all those
Another
devices
thing
in
you
your
can
room?
do, especially in the bedroom, is turning off, you know, a lot of people put their phone in the bedstand
Mm-hmm.
next to them, you know, checking their email, then put it in the bedstand and go to bed, sleep. What you probably won't want to do, and you'll find is, and this is a test, take those phones, cordless phones, anything electronic like that, shut it off, maybe even unplug it, but shut it off, and you'll probably find you're gonna sleep a lot better, more comfortably, you're not gonna toss and turn as much, because they've done tests, and this is they've done tests where it's specifically a cordless phone, if someone's sleeping, because you know your body's electric.
It is. You mean the heart isn't just, working in there?
So with all these different frequencies going through your body, you got 2.4, you got 5, you get all these different frequencies.
Can I get a 10?
You get all these
I'd like to buy a bouncer. Oh.
running through your body. It's when you sleep is when your body actually has time to rest up.
And that's when it actually goes into a healing cycle. Get overly biologically nerdy on people. That's actually when you heal from the day's events. So if your body can't heal at that time period, that's why you wake up. Why am I tired? More tired than when I went to bed. Oh my god.
Now your phone could be, you may think your phone is just sitting there in the bed, you're not using it, but technically it is still being used, it is still
Sure.
communicating with that cell tower out there. So those radio waves are still
Singing
going
on me
back
now,
and
brother.
forth.
I'm sorry.
That's kind of freaky with those frequencies.
Oh, frequency, freaky. Oh, that's such a good
Doesn't
one.
Apple
What's
have
the
an,
frequency?
doesn't Apple have some kind of statement in their iPhone?
Even
that's-
Apple, and I think all the cell phone manufacturers do it. Apple was the most
Prevalent in the same.
prevalent, phone maker, but yeah, they actually say do not use your cell phone near your ear for extended period of times.
It actually says you have to keep it at least 2 inches.
So at least a couple inches away from your ear.
So it defeats the whole idea of the earphone thing.
Well,
So
speaking of,
yeah, it's like
phone.
I'm not that good. But yeah.
If you look at your disclaimer in your iPhone book,
You mean the don't sue me please because I already told you?
28,000 page disclaimer, and one of the ones is do not use your phone right next to your ear.
So, in essence, you're really telling us to be concerned about all of these devices that are transmitting radio waves in your home, like your cell phone, your computer, your wireless, and all that
Technical
stuff.
term of that is an EMF, electromagnetic frequency.
So
Actually kind of what you're listening to us on, but on the safe side, FM and AM, I know we're not AM, but I'm just using them as radio terms, FM and AM are safer.
So we're not hazardous to anybody's health.
Because
Just
Our
listening to
show is not
the
hazardous.
waves hitting you is not hazardous.
Oh,
Well,
Us,
yeah, but
you
it-
hearing us is maybe hazardous.
right, it's a
But
more
it's-
continuous, softer, almost.
It bounces off things.
Whereas your wireless router, your cell phone, your tablet,
It's like a
it's
low powered.
communicating back and forth.
microwave
There's
oven.
highs and lows, and there's it's all over.
And it's pure
So,
soul.
right, one of the things you can also do is turn off your wireless router before you go to sleep.
Don't you?
Maybe don't tell.
Isn't that what you do?
I think I did. Don't tell your wife or husband you're gonna do that one night
Significant
and ask
other, I
them how
believe, the
your
politically
significant
correct
other
term these days.
that you're gonna do, don't tell them you're gonna do that, and next morning ask them how they slept and find out if they slept any better.
Haven't you
But
read that?
I actually did.
What did you find out?
And she said, yeah, I took the
Security
phones out
officer?
of it. My security officer, maybe,
She quiet, so yes.
I asked her
Wow.
next
She may be
morning
listening.
how.
She may be listening.
She's
not
gonna
sure.
beat you.
Before
She's
children
gonna
have
beat
much
you.
rest time.
I asked her how she was sleeping, how she slept the next morning, and she said, yeah, I slept pretty good. Took the phones back into the room in that following night, asked her the following morning, after sleep, she tossed and turned, did that up for a few nights, and yeah, I did the test, so. That's one thing to, stay a little healthier on those devices, because there's even an article, again, on our website, from, what's his name, the other guy that started Apple, what was his name? What's his first name? Wozniak.
Steve.
Steve.
Wozniak.
These are both Steves. Steve Wozniak actually is
Steve,
joining,
and Jerry.
Stephen Hawkins and Elon Musk, how technology eventually is going to overtake us, they're concerned about technology.
I just downloaded a movie called Robot Overlord. I wonder if that's about it.
Even Steve Jobs said he will not let his kids use tablets on a regular basis.
Skynet is real.
But he wants all of us to use them on a regular basis.
Well, if you read the article, we actually
No, buy.
turn off
You don't
the
have to use
3G,
it. Just buy.
turn off the Wi-Fi. That's what you really don't want. That's the issue.
So that's really the advice, is try to limit the amount of frequencies that you're around.
So never go to New York City.
I mean, you're not saying people are gonna get rid of
Pretty
the
much anyone
Wi-Fi,
that has Wi-Fi.
are you?
No, we use it at home too. I mean, I got the phone, we got tablets, we use it. I keep it on during the day, I shut it off at night.
I got a $3 timer
It's
that
just-
turns
you have to
turns
do
it
it.
off at night, so I don't.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm stupid and forgetful.
Cordless phones,
I'm a
and they
man.
are
I'm
handy.
stupid.
You can unplug them at night.
Exactly.
This is really good advice for health.
Yeah. Well, sometimes health means that you have to turn something on. I don't know. That came out of
I
left.
mean, most people think safe computing is just keeping from getting a virus and all that, which we can cover later, but we have to also talk about that.
I got comfortable. I'll
How
talk
it
about that
affects
later.
you as a person or the people in your household. I mean, even like, we can install, satellite internet,
Oh yeah.
and they're very picky with that because you have to keep that dish, it has to be higher than the average person, so forth.
Their brain.
Far enough away from the house or a window, because the satellite internet, that little, we call it horn at the end of that arm, which we're all familiar with, like TV and all that, that communicates bidirectionally.
So it's pushing and pulling.
Pulling and receiving, you cannot be near that horn or tria
Horn? What?
within your,
Depends on what you're using it.
It's dangerous. If I
It's
stood in
dangerous.
front of one of those satellite dishes out there,
In
it would
our
harm me.
the
in our
satellite internet.
installation training, they say do not put your hand and arm
Communicate.
in the way between the horn and
Alleged satellite.
and the reflector, the big thing that people call the dish. Because what's basically happening, that's like a little microwave oven.
Oh, wow.
So, cancer. It's fun.
So really say it's safe use of
Yeah.
technology is really the way to go.
Yeah.
Just not-
Actually, if you wanna see for yourself on how, just in general EMF or microwave does, boil water. Get two plants.
Two what?
Two plants, like
Plants.
Plants. Flowers. The thing
Okay.
that's called green has chlorophyll in it. One, water it normally. The other, boil water in the microwave. Let it cool down, then water it. The one that you boil in the boil
In the microwave.
microwave will die within a day.
So all the stuff I put in the microwave and eat is killing me.
Slowly but surely. Yes.
So we ought to be careful about using our microwave too.
Yes, I can remind now. But it's great for if you have what's it called? Those beanbag wraps. You want to heat those suckers up.
Okay,
Or
now
they-
you scare
I scare everybody when they look at me.
I know that.
Radio face.
Okay, can we switch over to
Something
else
more,
that's
more positive?
less scary,
More
less-
positive,
yeah,
less
more positive.
filling.
What about viruses?
virus, that's not scary, but.
I mean, isn't that what the computer gets?
Well,
Yes.
Okay.
technically because we do, we are the metric for most computers, viruses, bacteria.
But isn't that what we want to eliminate on our computers as well?
Yes.
Viruses and infections.
Virus, actually, the term malware is now the new one. It's changed in the recent years. Used to, people get infected all up in the place, and like you would get this virus that takes away your all of your documents or whatever. Then there was the hijacking.
We have a business customer, an attorney firm that actually got the virus that locked all their files. You can imagine if attorneys can't get to their files.
Yeah,
And they had to pay a, what, they wanted money?
They wanted $500.
So they
But
blackmailed.
yes, they did. And that was the thing, was that a lot of it is, that's even far between nowadays. Most of it is getting to your information. They don't want to destroy the stuff, they want to your information.
Find your credit card number, your checking account.
That's why more people get, oh, my email's been hacked or whatever. And after the next break, we'll actually go over that a lot more in detail. But viruses and malware, they just keep on mutating, much like a real virus, into different aspects. They're less invasive, in fact, in your face. My computer's running fine. I just noticed every so often I said go to a different website than I actually typed in, that kind of thing. So those are the prevalent ones nowadays, redirects, or if you're trying to get stuff from you or take money. So,
And that comes in emails too.
yes, it does. So we're going to take a break right now. Right back.
Watch that. Yeah, down.
Is it using music?
I think so.
We try to put some music on.
Oh. Evan, we get to talk more because I didn't clearly put that.
Oh, we were gonna put some music in.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, we had talked about that, and we never, we never got
I
to
didn't
it.
know, and that's actually what, once we go over it, I was going to show you some places where I was thinking we can put a nice little, like a 2-song music block. Because I'm thinking
Now, I need to get the information from you guys, because I got a message that I think we have the information wrong on here.
Yeah.
That I have it wrong, so I'll have to go back in and re-tag this, and I'll do that this afternoon. But I'll have to get that, the
I think you have to exceed his phone number with our ad.
Now, I will actually be available quite a bit to be here in the studio with you guys. So and that's because I'm actually supposed to be on the air on Thunder Country right now. So, but I'm going to work it up and voice track that. My show generally goes, it runs from 3 to 7, I voice track the 7 o'clock hour, or the 6 p.m. hour, and I go from 3 to 6, because I've been here since 9 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to be here
forever.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that you're involved in what we're doing too. I know.
Yeah, it's, and yeah, I like being involved in the show. So yeah, I'll be here to, to help with engineering and stuff. I'd still rather you be here with me in case, if I'm on vacation for a week, you're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do it. So.
And I like to get to the point and get off the training wheels and be able to do it so you can basically sit in there and just, take your vodka martini and hang out.
I wish. Wouldn't that be great? Do one of the does the old things like where they got drunk on the air, took a shot every time they went to break, over the course of hours.
Oh, this has.
Midway through the show was awesome.
Yeah.
Toward the
Love you all
end,
day.
couldn't understand.
And when you do your outros like that, when you're going out of it, it's Jaison and Mish, you're listening to Computer Tamers on 102.5 WOLD, the greatest hits. We'll be right back. And then trigger it off.
More along the lines of getting used to the how the system counts you down and goes to the next thing. I never had restrictions. That's okay.
Well, like I said,
actually, I like it.
if you need extra time, the thing to do is just go right up there and turn that off.
I understand, but actually, I like the restriction. It keeps us. That's why we even have this. Is to have.
That's exactly what the old the show I was talking about, or that new show that I structured with breaks similar to this, they said exactly the same thing. They loved it because it helped them be able to keep track of their time and time everything out right, because without it, they were running over on their talk sets and it just, the time would get way off.
The thing we need to work out, I don't know if Jason feels this, we need some direction over here on,
Yes.
what you want us to do. I mean, all we this, that
Whether you're a doctor,
Sure,
a
right.
lawyer, or a business owner,
I'm
or
director, I
a
guess.
great career.
Actually, technically, you are the producer, because you tell everybody what to do.
No, I do.
Well, are you protecting yourself, your family,
Yeah,
and
I
your
wanna tell you
health,
what
life, term life, concerning possible rates?
But that's what I was talking about, being the lead in and lead out guy. Whoever's over here on the board will be that person. And it'll be like when you're coming back in to the show, you'll be the one that talks. That's it. Hey, welcome back to Computer Day, Mr. Jaison and Mish. We're here, 102.5 WOLD, and our topic today, computer safety. And then you would lead it off. That'll be and it'll be that same thing like when you're doing, they're doing the talk sets, because they won't be able to see what's going on here. So what you do is you get that point where you get that stopping point. That's why earlier when I was doing that, because I knew that it was going to interrupt that topic in mid-topic. So you probably would have been better to go to the break then, and then came back and opened up with talking about viruses. Yeah, it's just learning how to do the lead in and lead out and stuff like that.
We get to the 1 minute mark, we can wrap up and we can start talking and lead out.
And we'll have to go over this.
Oh, yeah, I wanna
Because some of the segments are gonna have to be, the times are gonna have to be modified, because it's over, right now we're over on time. And we're gonna get to where it's like, you'll have, some of your later segments are gonna have to be severely different. So,
We're used to, basically, yep, we're done.
so yeah, if we can get that timed out a little bit, maybe shave a minute off of a few of the segments along the way, then we can get down to that time to where it's exactly an hour. And what'll happen is, then you've got almost exactly an hour, and if you don't, if our commercials run short of the length of the break, then I've got a song at the end of the hour that will play, and it will actually come out of that song and go into the top of the hour. And there's a wait fix at the end of the hour.
We're gonna continue topic.
And we don't have a guest selection.
No, we don't.
And when you got the little bits that are running over here, like when that one, when you went up and stopped, you don't have to stop it, it'll fade off.
Okay.
So you just let it fade, this intro come back in here, this rejoin tag. We'll actually hear, what I did was put some of our imaging in here, coming out of the break, and then this tag just pops in, and it's just got a sound that pops in and goes, computer club. And then it has a little bed that plays out.
Like if someone maybe has a little bit of gender. That's why I do used to.
That's an intro bed, that's a live talk intro bed, and it
We
works
used to
perfect.
have about a minute of that, and I used to have it. Yes.
Alright, so, I'm back at the phone. And I'm gonna step outside and grab a cigarette while you guys do this, because it's a long section.
Showers and thunderstorms are likely tonight. Showers likely overnight, low 37. And tomorrow, mostly cloudy.
I know it's true, it's actually.
Chance of showers, high only 41.
As soon as you hear that computer plug, you'll be back.
Friday night. Thanks, happy about this job.
This is how we spell the greatest hits. WOLD. 102.5 WOLD.
And welcome back here on the Computer Club here in WLD 1025. I am Jason, and our Mish, my brother, I guess. So they tell me. I wasn't there.
Actually,
And also
I'm sure you were there. You're the
He was in
other
the other room.
I just have a question. If someone has a question, can they call in or no?
They can certainly call in. Mish is on the flip side of this board, so he can give up the phone number. Oh yeah, I had it wrote down.
good because
276-783-1035.
And email questions, I know I have some here already, but,
Email us at help@tamers.biz,
Oh, that is-
or you can Facebook Also here in the studio is Alan, also known as our chief labor.
Actually, I'm the receptionist,
I know, cheap labor.
and I'm your son. No, it's the opposite way around.
And
That's right.
it's chief labor.
I have two sons that act older than I do. What do you do about that? Is there some kind of computer fix?
I don't act over you, niche sense.
Actually,
You whippersnappers need to keep down.
Our topic on this show, weekly show, is healthy computing and safe computing. And we have talked about
A lot of stuff. If you
Wow.
weren't here, you can
go to our website,
Taylor.biz,
click on Computer Club Radio Show with your mouse,
your niece,
and yeah, you have multiple
Mike's
mouse.
so they can hear us
With your
again.
mics. And then you can go to our show notes and then download the show there.
Is our program being archived as well?
Okay,
Okay, that's good.
sure. I think we can do that. Mish was gonna go over viruses, if you want.
I can go over briefly viruses.
Briefly, can you do it briefly?
Basically, you
I
think you have a
prefer
virus.
monsters, but it's okay. Personal information everybody needs to know.
Viruses on your computer, you really don't get them on tablets or phones at this point because
Yeah, why
it's
don't
just the,
I always wondered.
with, remember, a virus is written by somebody.
Do we know who?
And
I guess we
we
don't
don't know who. It's
They-
written by
I
somebody
think the
who
Russians.
it's usually the Russians, somebody overseas, the Chinese, something like that.
Somebody
The
in some
business,
sort
so
of mob.
it's the old ROI, return on investment. If if someone's gonna write a virus, you know, how many people can they infect
Mm-hmm.
with the least amount of resources, for example. That's why you find apples are not usually infected, not because they're more secure, but it's because there's only 3 people in the world that use apples and 3 million people that use Windows.
I don't
So if
think
I'm
it's
a
quite
virus
that
writer,
big of a range.
something like that. If I'm
Well,
a
it was-
virus writer, who am I gonna write a virus with?
It used to be the 20%. If they had a 20% of the market share, then they were actually worth hitting.
When you're having viruses for apples, I mean,
There were some gnarly ones.
so it's, and that's why even like Internet Explorer, the browser on your computer is more prone to viruses than say Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. More folks use Internet Explorer. But you can get a virus still the same way as before. You can get it by accidentally downloading something, clicking on a link, email. Some of the more
You click on that link from the just we were talking about phishing, which is basically the email version of
a phishing email is from your bank or your financial institution.
No,
Something like that.
the Prince of Zimbabwe always emailing me. He needs $5,000 in order to send me $100,000 check.
How many times have you actually sent him that $5,000?
Negative 10 times.
I didn't realize it was that. It was still
Oh yeah. It's a joke, but they still
People
exist.
still click on it.
Yeah.
Or else you wouldn't be getting spam. They wouldn't send those phishing now. Again, sending spam is cheap. It doesn't cost
And
anything.
that's what most people get infected with. They think it's called a spam bot, and even that has gotten to the point of almost nil. Most people will just find a server somewhere and relay off of their server.
How do we protect ourselves?
Never use technology. Become a hermit.
It's also healthy, but
Yeah.
if we're going to use technology.
Your email providers usually does a pretty good job of
Mhm.
filtering out the junk mail and its way to the junk mail folder. So it does a pretty good job with that. But you know, some call false positives will still slip through your inbox. You just gotta be careful what they are. Sometimes the English isn't that great. Just misspell words. We had one where
So Zimbabwe isn't spelled with the S-I-M.
right.
Zimbabwe.
What they'll this is tricky. What they will do is, to explain it really quickly, is they'll devise a web page.
15 minutes. You can take as much time as you want.
Oh, we have questions.
Whoa.
I know.
Yeah. What they will do is they will pull the images from, say, the Bank of America website. Now I can do that myself. I can go to Bank of America
actually, the whole server
They
could
can
be
pull all those
Can you also
images.
open accounts, like savings
Yeah.
accounts and check it?
They'll pull all those images into their
I would have
email to you.
Desert Island is somewhere off the coast if I had to do that.
Even the forms will be pulled from
Mhm.
their original website, but that's all important submit button. When you hit the submit button, instead of being sent to the Bank of America server, it's being redirected to Bob Schno's basement where he lives with his mother.
That retard.
So it looks legit, but it isn't.
Well, it's identical, because they're
Yeah.
using the same
Yeah.
code, right?
What you want to do in that case, your email program or your browser should alert you that
This is not the right
those
website.
links, right, those links will be mismatched. You know, if the image is being pulled from bankofamerica.com, that submit request should be going to bankofamerica.com, not joe'sgarage.com. So you should get a warning.
This is why you also
But-
want to keep your browsers up to date.
Right.
So using IE version 6 may not be the best way to go.
People still use IEs.
I know.
It's from like 1903.
Yes. Most of those people are probably working at, I don't know, American Express.
That's actually true. You can find the biggest corporations using the oldest versions of programs.
Everything.
They're still using, Windows 2000.
Yes, Windows 2000 and some of them. It was hilarious when they went down. So you have not to, there's even a patch for that.
One way you can verify if it's legit or not is if you register a pointer on top of the
Monkey.
link.
URL, Universal Resource Locator. And I just went come back for a second.
The real link will show up at the bottom of the link.
Exactly.
So it'll say neosgarage.com, not Bank
Or it will just have
So you
an
should check,
IP
you
address.
should check those, before you click on something, check the link.
of the what I do,
Just don't click.
what you can
Think
always,
first.
what I do is,
Things
I'll
like
click
it.
the link on my iPhone or Android tablet.
No
because
wonder
you
your phone
won't
never
get
works.
infected on the phone.
Yeah, that's true.
There will be a time you will, but at this point it's not, because you won't
It's a
get infected.
gray
It's
area.
that program that when you click submit, looks to see what's on your computer. It looks to see if you have Windows, 7. If Windows 7, okay, then it's gonna download the infection. Well, if it checks and it's Windows, if it's an iPhone, it's not gonna download it.
Yes. Until that's actually a thing.
So, like Nish was saying before the break, the umbrella term for all the worms and viruses